Okay, this is a follow-up about LM338 voltage regulator. Um, what I found is that the old uh, devices that I ordered with the package TO3 did not function, and I tried them again, and then I ordered 10 more, but in other package in TO 220, and this functions okay. I just tried now and it's okay, it worked okay. And the same design, the difference between them is that this can deliver more power. As you can see, it's bigger and it has a bigger heatsink, metal heatsink. This half plastic and just a little bit of metal heatsink. Of course, you can connect them to another aluminum ribs, which dissipate the power better. So this does not work. As you can see, it's 13 volt over here, and when I change the potentiometer, now it's connected to the output. The case is the output. The voltmeter says 0 and it doesn't change anything. It cannot light even one small LED. So I think this batch of LM338 was faulty. So maybe I will show you how this works. This is the diagram. Of course, there are online in the data sheet many diagrams like this, but they are not they don't look as the device itself. Whenever you want to assemble the wires, you need to see it as it is. For example, the in on the right, the adjustment pin on the left. While if we look like this diagram, let's make it a bigger, Control and plus. You see, if you look like this, the out is on the right, and I said that, and the adjustment in the middle and the in on the left, while the in on the right, just the adjustment on the left, out in the middle. That's the correct one. The circuit over the computer is correct, but it doesn't assemble, it doesn't show you how the device looks like, and if you want to assemble the pins and the wires, this is better. Another thing I did this about at May 2016 was a current indicator of it works on my mains 12 volt, and it indicates if there is current of running in the mains 220 volt. At most of Europe, I think European works with 220, and where I live in Israel, it's 220 volt. Now, what I had an aquarium about half a year ago, and every winter I have to warm it. And the warmer which I had, I don't remember if I got it from somebody, I found it, or I bought a new one, but the light, the indicator light, whenever it's working, did not work. It means that at the cold winter days, if it actually warms or just rests in the water, I didn't know. And it's important, because if the aquarium is too big or the ambient temperature is too low and the warmer works all the time, it means it's a halogen light inside, lights all the time, it means it's too small. You need to buy another bigger amperage, bigger power warmer, or put two together. So that's what I wanted to know, if it's currently working or just resting in the water. So I tried many designs. There is something that is called a current transformer. this small light blue coil. It's called the current transformer, and it can, if you roll it around one of the wires, this device does just that. It lets you roll a current transformer around one wire of the main electricity, 220 volt. So it can give you a little bit of current enough to light a LED, and this is exactly what I wanted, to light a LED, an LED, a small light, whenever there is current consumption. The problem is that only if you draw around 300 watts, that's when the LED start to glow. And if you draw 100 watts, my warmer was 100 watts, and I could not, the LED did not shine at such a small current drawing. It's not so small, but at 100 watts it did not glow. So I had to make an auxiliary circuit which detects whenever there is some wave, and whenever there is current, it means there is wave running in this current transformer, amplify it, and then pass it through a comparator inside operational amplifier and light another LED to tell me, look, something is drawing current whenever what you connected to it here is drawing current. I will show you now how it works. So this cable connected to my hot glue gun. This hot glue gun is working only on 40 watts, very little. Now this timer, whenever I turn it to the right, it connects the hot glue gun over here, which the light over here is glowing, and as you can see, the white LED is showing something is running inside the wires. There is a power consumption. If I turn it off, I will turn this knob to the left, and I will show you. Once I turn it to the left, it means there is no current over here running to this device, and it shows no current. So this is how I found the way to tell if there is current running for some device, even as small as 40 watt consumer. That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching.